Today is a beach day. We're gonna spend the whole day on the beach. We got a little bit of a late start. It's 2. But we're gonna spend the rest of the day on the beach anyway.
Look at what we caught.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! That's dinner. That is dinner in the future when they turn yellow. And it is super still right now and as hot as anything. Look how glassy it is. No.
Anchor here.
Yeah, let's go swimming in the mud.
No.
That's a lot. Although if I was a gator, this would be my habitat of choice. Today's video is brought to you by the Las Perlas crew. It's another part of what I've been doing in the Perlas Islands while I've been waiting for a weather window. So I'm going to show you where we are with some highly technical, skilled drawings, overlays of satellite maps, if you will, that I have made up for you guys. It's taken me all morning, so I hope you appreciate them. The anchorage that we started out doing our tour to beaches in is Viveros, which is in the Las Perlas Islands, and there's a little pass between Viveros and the big island of Isla del Rey. We took the Zodiac in, and in that pass there are so many beaches, and if you go at low tide, there's even more beach, and if you go at high tide, there aren't really beaches, but we timed it pretty well, I think. There were so many beautiful little bird sounds in the muddy anchorage that we found that we decided to drop the hook, even though it was super shallow, so that we could turn the engine off and listen to them. I went in the water to cool down, and Yarna kept anchor watch on the boat. I know, I keep touching. Well, you made me laugh, and then I lost my buoyancy. You're so pretty in my hat. And my shirt.
Hi all, we felt really inspired to show you our awesome dinghy anchoring technique, so watch here.
Hey guys, so today I just wanted to tell you a little bit about anchoring a dinghy. I have an assistant here with me, actually. Yeah, he's a Shelter Bay Marina employee, and
so must be a pro.
Yeah, we're just gonna show you a little bit about when you put all your scope out when you're anchoring your dinghy anchor. Here's a really easy way to get it all in super fast. So pay attention. This is going to help you look great and professional in most dinghy situations. Ready?
Ready.
So I'm going to have Yarna here is going to be the one who does all the work. And I'm going to film it.
Beep!
So you just want to start nice and easy. Pull up your painter, and then where you've tied your painter to the scope, you're just going to take it all up into the dinghy, and the anchor should come up really quickly afterwards. Nice job. Super easy, really impressive. Everyone will be astounded at your seamanship skills. Yeah, that's right. That's how we roll. Yeah, this is
Nice shot as well, Holly.
Oh yeah, and it's sandy.
So today I learned a new term. Holly is teaching me English because my English is not so good because I'm European. But she taught me about marooning. So apparently if you maroon somebody, you leave them on a deserted island and you give them a gun with a bullet and a bucket of rum. So that's what I did today. Hey gal, do you need a ride?
Oh! I thought I just walked there. Bye. The second type of anchor I'd like to introduce to you today is called the foot anchor. Find a shoal and just put your foot down. Works like a charm.
Do you know what else works like a charm? Beep!
is crazy. It's all of this stuff, and then damn, check it out. It's beautiful and huge. This is my hat for skill. Since going ashore is really hard these days, I've spent a ton of time sitting on my boat just looking at the beaches. And the more time you spend on your boat and at sea, the more magical it becomes when you're finally able to go ashore. Every little piece of nature becomes so fascinating and cool. I feel like I'm just a little kid being released into a beautiful botanical gardens, and I feel so lucky, especially with this really, really, really cool giant mother tree. It's time to leave the beach and eat lobster. Langosta.
Again.
Woo! Sun is setting. Back home. It's been a really great day. We're a little sun-blissed. Our legs are exercised, and it feels so good to see my little boat again. So the wind has been shifting all over all points of the compass, and last night was probably one of the worst anchor nights in my anchoring history.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it was really, well, there's a lot of fetch, and it was coming right from the Bay of Panama, and super choppy rough. Supposed to be the same thing today, so we're going to move our boats to the other side of the bay where we'll have a little bit more lee. We decided for funsies that we're going to both move each of our boats because we have nothing else to do today.
Yeah.
And now I can get some sick shots of me upping anchor.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. As you can see from super highly professionally edited photos that I showed you in the beginning, the anchorage in Viveros is quite large, so we're just moving to the other end of it to be in the lee of the wind.
Hey girl, does your chain hang low? Do you rubble to your foot?
Is your anchor, Bruce? Is your anchor done forward?
It's gonna be a surprise, girl! It almost feels the same as upping anchor in a dinghy, no?
We're off to the other side of the anchorage. This is the craziest trip I've ever taken.
Yes. Maybe you should talk about the prepping with it, like food stuff or water or...
Yeah, we provisioned yesterday, but we ate it all. I think I'm going around the shoal right now.
I think so too. I'm looking at my iPad.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the depth.
That's why you have a keel, no? For feeling how deep it is.
I already did that. That's why I can't forget my depth structure. I don't have RPMs on my engine, so I just right now we're in idle forward. And then I just kind of listen to it. You can hear as you increase the RPMs, it kind of starts to work hard. And then at a certain point, it's going to let it get up to the speed that it wants to be at. There. See? Happy engine sounds. It sounds good, and so I think that's probably, it's like happy, speedy motor experience. And then I can push it further than that, but there's no need to. So I usually just let it go to here. It's anchor time. Here I'm waiting for the speed of my boat to drop to basically 0 before I run forward to let the anchor down.
It's so... What? I hope it's good though.
For some reason, the audio didn't come in very strong here, so I'm just going to dub over what I was saying to the camera, and you get to pretend that you're watching a cool kid foreign film. So basically, what I like to do when I'm anchoring is to put out 2-to-1 scope and wait for the boat to drift back on it and do what's called a hard set with the anchor. It's also a really easy way to see what kind of bottom you have, and it's nice to know if you have good holding. Often at 2-to-1, the anchor will set on its own, and then as you pay out more scope, you know that you're definitely fine. Today there wasn't enough wind blowing my boat back against the anchor, so I just put the boat into idle reverse to give it a little power so that as I pay out the chain, the boat is moving backwards against it in the same direction as the wind, but a little bit faster than if I was just letting nature do its thing. So right now I'm putting my foot on the chain to feel if the anchor is skipping or to feel if it's getting a nice set. If it gets a nice set at 2-to-1, you know that it's probably going to be a good night. I still do a full back on it once it's totally out at 4-to-1 scope, which is my preferred amount, but it's nice to know that it holds even at less than that.
So, 25 feet of water, and I put out 90 feet, which is really nice. Turn off the view.
I didn't get it. It's like a dying whale.
Time to move boat number 2. We're going to get back in the Zodiac and zoom over to Yarna's boat so that we can move it next.
Second boat, moving action.
It's definitely getting rolly. Wind's shifted to be coming from there, which means that it's totally open to everything. And a great time to move into the lee, where when we dropped my boat there was no waves at all, but still a really nice breeze, so it'll be cool.
Well, I think anchor is always important to have a clear cockpit. No rope staying around.
This is a tense moment as the captain prepares himself for the anchoring event that is about to occur. Stretching is important, as are push-ups, to assert your manly dominance over the anchor and the ground beneath the water. I feel honored as a photographer to have the opportunity to experience such a moment.
This fine male species.
As this fine specimen. I've been hiding in the bushes for weeks now just to get a sight of this rare occurrence, and I hope you, your audience, are also appreciative of this moment. You could cut the air with a butter knife. The tension is that thick. Or a steak knife, maybe. Probably a steak knife.
Something sharp.
Something sharp. Looks like this might be the spot, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be premature. Or you could just do what that barge has done and drive yourself up on the beach.
That's why I'm sailing.
Give me the helm, boy. Let me show you how a real man does it.
Always need to shout bombs away, because that's important for the anchor to hook.
It's true.
So bombs away! So apparently, as I learned today, it's important to first do it with one.
Successful day all around. We probably moved 2 boats in the most inefficient way possible.
But it was fun!
And that's how we roll. Thanks for watching this week's video. As we speak, I am currently at sea somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, so I will not be able to respond to your comments. I'm going to have Tish post my coordinates of where I currently am in the description of this video, so you guys can see what my progress is once every 2 weeks. Thank you so much to all of my patrons who continue to support me on Patreon. You guys are amazing, and you're making such a big difference in my life, helping me do what I love to do. If you guys are interested in becoming a patron, I have my page is patreon.com/windhippie. If you want, oh shit, there's a storm coming. If you want to follow me to see more frequent updates on what I'm doing, I have an Instagram account at BoatLizard, and you can see videos and stories and pictures that I post on there, more caught up to date of what I'm actually doing. To Tish for uploading these videos to YouTube for me. I edit them, upload them to Dropbox, and then she puts them on YouTube with her superior internet. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks with another full-length video.